Evidently, you don't need to sing your own praises. But I think it is important that after this, the national chairman must set up a strong committee within the working committee to cascade down to the states, so that all the good things we have mentioned here, too numerous, we will now use those things to let the people know. Because in this society that is not informed is deformed. And today we have the social media. One small ant that enters into your trouser can cause you so much discomfort that you will jump up and down. So, Mr. President, my own point is that we will do the talk, but at the same time we must walk the talk. In totality, what they are saying that even though you met a foamy economy, even though you met over 20 trillion debt, you have paid over 8 trillion, and nobody knows about that. Money that you would have used to amplify most of your programs. The Renewed Hope agenda is still on course. And evidently, from the reports we get, from even the World Bank, the IMF, talking about the fact that Nigeria has moved from B- to B. That is IMF, giving you rating. And the fact that you have been able to improve the economy, there is growth, despite the world's recession. All the things we are saying now, the stability of the country. A senator confided in me that now in his community, he can sleep with 3 eyes closed, and that in the last 5 years, he had not visited his community because of insecurity. So despite the sporadic terrorist attacks here and there by your enemies and our enemies and enemies of Nigeria, you have done very well. You have done an excellent job well. And I want to say that yes, the midterm report presented is as a result of the fact that for the first time in Nigeria, we have an astute politician as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, working closely with strong politicians such as the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, and such as the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio. So, let me congratulate the party for organizing this rally. This is almost like coming together. When I was coming in, I saw our governors, I saw our former governors, I just turned, I saw our former presiding officers, I saw Senator Payazani. I even forgot that they had joined the APC. And I turned around, I saw my other senior brother, Ken Namani, and he said, "You have forgotten me." I said, "No, sir, it's work, but take me from here straight to your house." What it means is that the party has been able to bring all of us together. Chief Akonde is here, sitting down with Chief Oshoba, and Chief Oshoba, at the age of over 85, is able to cross his leg. Me, I cannot cross my leg. I don't know how he does it. So I'm very excited to see all of us. So this means that you struggled in 2023. Many people promised you votes, very large rallies in some regions in the country. But when the final votes were announced, you could not get 25% in many of those states that spoke so well. So there's no need for eloquent speeches. Let the results that will come in 2027 reflect the action and the speeches that we are saying here today. So that's my own, that I love all the speeches, but please note that in politics it's not over until it is over. And that you still have enemies. It is a tree that bears the sweetest fruit that also gets the highest amount of stones. So everything said here will show that yes, you are on course. You did it in Lagos, you are doing it in Nigeria. Even Abuja, the federal capital territory, has changed. The diplomats have confirmed that. This was not the way it was before you came. The economy has changed, everything has changed. But the reality is that we are not there yet. And we don't want, then there, of course, mischief makers are still meeting in the night. You know, politics is a game of witchcraft. You know, they meet in the night and things change in the daytime. So don't allow me to come and stand in front of this August assembly and promise you that I'll deliver South in Nigeria. Go and sleep. Please don't sleep. Otherwise, I'll be telling you lies. We still have a lot of work to do. We are working directly with you. When we pass a resolution, the public listens to it. When the governors pass resolution, the public would think that because they are in the executive, that those resolutions are part and parcel of governance. So the only people empowered to pass major resolutions remain the legislature, the House of Representatives and the Senate. So I want to thank the chairman of Progressive Governors and to say that once you take an oath to be an executive, remain in the executive. So it is not really, it's very right, it's right. Everything is said, we accept. But how can we ensure that that resolution has the force of law? The Constitution gives the power to us. So let me invite my brother, Right Honorable Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, please step forward. Deputy Speaker, Deputy Senate President, and the major principal officers of the National Assembly. It's your voice that Nigerians are waiting for. If this president has done well, is it not us that will say so? If he has not done well, is it not us that will give him notice of impeachment? We are not giving him notice of impeachment. We are giving him notice that it was difficult for you in 2023. But in 2027, I see everything turning around. I see everything turning around. The number of states that are coming to join you. As I was leaving, one senator was dragging my dress today. He said, please take me there. I said, you can't come now. And he is a Labour senator. I don't want to mention his name, but just imagine. He's a Labour senator. He said, please, I told you since now I would have joined you. What do I do? I said, wait outside. He's in my car outside there. In view of the political sagacity of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in view of the fact that despite very difficult times, he has been able to set Nigeria on a path of growth, confirmed by the International Monetary Fund. In view of the fact that Nigerians are grassroots people, are very excited. In view of the fact that even the members of the National Assembly and senators said they have never had it this good. The leadership of the House of Reps should join me. I want all the members of the National Assembly of the APC extraction to stand up wherever they are. I want the civil senators to stand up where they are. And you will re-echo what I'm going to say. Those who love you will also join. I want to move, and let it be moved, that not only will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be a sole candidate for the presidency in 2027, but he will also be a sole candidate for the whole Nigerian population. Because all other political parties have been torn into shreds. I went to my state and I saw the umbrella, the PDP, it has over 100 holes. And so very soon you will hear. I'm not the one to break the news. But I know the national chairman has already broken the news that everything in the South-South has collapsed for you. And that is the same thing that is happening in the nation. Nigerians are saying that because you have done a difficult job well, that it is time for us to reward you by sending you back to the presidency for a second term in office. I move, therefore, as the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that Mr. President return, one, as a candidate of the APC unopposed, and secondly, as the next president for a second term come 2027. I so move. Listen to that voice. That's the voice of the Senate President. I so move.